What's up, people? My name is Baalin911. If you don't know me already, I am part of Synergy Gaming and Trickers Productions. Trickers Productions is my channel. Anyway, I'm coming to you with a commentary talking about the Synergy Gaming event, some of the kind of plans, what's going on, Halo 4. I mean, everybody should know me by now, and if you're on the Synergy Gaming website or YouTube, then you don't know me by now. But I'm Baalin911, and I wanted to talk about why the event, in my opinion, is so important and what's going on with it. Now, this is some MLG gameplay I'm doing back in the background. This is the first match I've done for a couple of weeks, so the game's not top-notch. I am not a top-notch Halo player anymore because it's been about a year since I really dedicated myself to playing a lot of Halo. And a lot of stuff has happened kind of between the time of now and playing Call of Duty and Halo. I mean, my controls are really... I feel that, you know, when I've moved from Call of Duty back down to Halo, or back up to Halo, or whatever you want to say, I kind of lose a sense of that speed that I have in Call of Duty, where if I shoot fast, I can get a quick kill in Call of Duty. This one, I need to pace my shots out. This is why I'm kind of happy about the MLG format, because I can just keep shooting without getting any bloom on my DMR. But that's besides the point. I hope you enjoy the gameplay in the background, but I wanted to talk about the event and what's kind of going on. I'm not going to give out too much detail, but I'm really just going to try to discuss the event itself. So what we're doing is, we're going to be breaking a world record of longest gaming session of playing a first-person shooter game. The people participating in the event are Adam, Tyler, as well as Jordan. They're going to actually be doing the event, and what the goal is right now is to beat the current record, which stands at just under 53 hours of non-stop gaming in an FPS, and they're attempting to break that record, then on top of that go to above 60 hours or more. And that's a really hard feat because you're doing all this stuff, and most people when they do world records, they take a different tactic than what we're doing. Most people, when they take the tactic, they will stack up every hour, you get a 10-minute break. And what they do is they say, okay, well, I'm going to play for about 6 hours, and then I'm going to have an hour nap and just keep going. And that's a smart way to do it, but sometimes, you know, that's not the best way because that's really not consecutively playing the game. It's officially sanctioned by Guinness Book of World Records, but a lot of people feel it's not really okay. It's not the same thing as actually staying awake the whole time. So that's what they're going to be doing. They're staying awake the entire time. And every 6 hours or 10 hours, I'm not quite sure of the number exactly, we're going to have a nurse coming in. And they're going to be checking their vitals to make sure that they're okay, blood pressure, you know, alertness, make sure they're not hallucinating, just simple things like that. And the reason we have to do that is because to fully get our Microsoft sponsorship, they wanted us to make sure that we were as safe as possible, so we have to get the nurse to help us out with the situation. So, on top of that, we're going to be doing a lot of giveaways. And what we're going to be doing is when we take those 10-minute breaks, we're going to be playing advertisements for the companies and people sponsoring us, or companies, I'm sorry, not the people. We're going to be playing ads like, you know, for Microsoft 343, Mad Cats, Elgato, all these other things like that. And we're going to be using these to kind of say, you know, to our sponsors, thank you for sponsoring us. We love using the products that they give us to use, and so on and so forth. And that's a great thing because when we do this event, no matter what the turnout is that this is a mutual relation. We're business partners, I guess you could say in so many words. They're helping us to get some promotion on the event. They're hooking us up with some equipment, and in return, we help them sell their products because we use their products and we want to recommend them to the community and say, we didn't just take these sponsorships because they threw some sort of item, money, or promotion at us. We took them and we talked to them and we said, we love your product this much that we want to put your name behind the event. This is not one of those blind things, and that's what we kind of pride ourselves on a little bit of saying is that, you know, we're here for this for a reason. We're not here just to exploit some money out of this situation. But on top of that, guys, so even regardless of the world record event, we have plans for the future. 2013 is actually going to be a big year. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to try to break the most records, video gaming records, in 2013. That's a big deal because that means we're going to break over, if I'm not mistaken, 7 titles. 7 major world record events, big titles on different games like FPS, RPG, MMO, handheld gaming, things of that nature. And that's something that we're really going to pride ourselves on. And then once that happens too, I may actually be joining me, Baalin911. I may actually join in to actually do the events. I'm right now sitting on the sideline because I can't do the event due to my health. I'm just overweight. I'm not in the best top shape like these guys are. Jordan, Tyler, and Adam, they're in really good physical shape. They can actually handle some of the stress of this. And I kind of feel that over the year, we're going to get more in shape and we're going to work together and break a lot of records. And this is going to become big name. But after the event as well as, we're also going to be doing that. On top of that, we're going to be hosting a huge LAN center inside of, if I'm not mistaken, a bowling alley. But our plans may change on this, so do not quote me on this. But we're going to be hosting LAN tournaments, parties, things of that nature, and it's all in kind of effort to say thanks for being a follower. Or if you ever want to just spend a Friday night or a Saturday night out and go to a tournament, there's a way to escape without, you know, paying a whole bunch of money to go do crazy things. Like, so if you don't want to even just go to the LAN center, you can go bowling. And once again, this is kind of an unconfirmed plan, but this is from what we're at right now. This is what our idea is. But of course, this is all likely to change because our company sponsors may want something different. We may be working with them in something different. There is big news that we do know about, but we're not allowed to disclose it yet. So, I mean, you want to keep your eyes open because besides the fact that we're going to be breaking a world record, they're also going to be, they meaning Adam and Jordan. I'm not sure about Tyler if he's joining in but they're going to be going and taking turns and trying to become a competitive MLG team. So on top of becoming, you know, widely known for breaking world records, they're actually going to work to become competitive gamers and actually, you know, try to get up on the leaderboards and things like that. And that is great because, you know, there's kind of been a falling of a lot of MLG players on console gaming. You see this huge rise of PC gamers, these PC gaming tournaments, but you don't see as much in terms of, you know, regular console gaming because of I guess I won't point any fingers here, but a lot of people who play in these tournaments, from what I've heard off of rumors, is that a lot of console gamers kind of talk up PC gamers, and PC gamers talk down on console gamers because they feel that console gaming is more elite to console. PC gaming is much more elite to console gaming. And that's kind of what it is that we're going to try to break in all that stuff. I hope you enjoyed this little kill I got there. It was kind of goofy. But anyway, it's just really fun. We're going to have a lot of fun with this. On the top of this all, we're going to be doing prize giveaways. If you don't know already, prize giveaways. Now, we're not sure on the specifics of what we're going to do, but from what I can tell so far, and I'm not going to don't quote me on this again because we haven't officialized this and everything, is that what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using terms of social media, possibly our website, and then on top of that, possibly the Twitch stream page. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing giveaways by saying, hey, follow us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter or retweet us on Twitter and things of that nature, and we'll pick out random winners. And it's just a really fun way to say thank you for watching us, thank you for supporting us. So the cool thing of that, on top of that, is we're expecting about 10,000 people to watch this event. And on top of that, a bigger number of over the entire event view span, we're expecting to have 2 million total views. It's insane. And we're basing this off of another event done, and I will have a link in the description to the article about the event. But this is what we're basing the numbers off of, because on top of having all these expected viewers and the companies sponsoring us of that, we're going to actually have the homepage of twitch.tv for the 3 days that we're doing the event. And for those of you who may be saying, well, what about the stream quality? What about all the stuff that we're doing? Well, we're actually going to be we're working with Twitch to get the channel partner. So what that means is we'll get the channel partnered, we will have the option to change the quality. So we're going to be streaming this in 720 and 1080p quality. So if you're like maybe in not the best of internet area or something like that, we can actually give you a 240 or 360p option so that you guys can watch the event. And we thank you very much for being tuned into this. And I'm sorry the gameplay ran out, but guys, I do hope you enjoyed this commentary. I hope this informed you about the event. And if you didn't know already, come visit us on the November 6th at 12 o'clock.